Good morning. I'm back with another journaling video. This is my wrap up for March and see what I've done in both my book journaling and my cross stitch and my layouts for next month. So, March, I don't use these pages all that much. And I'm thinking about changing it up when I switch bullet journals and just doing it all in the bullet journal. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. So, I did not make this goal. I did this one. 4 whips to 1,000. That is Water Garden, Christmas in the Woods, The Reindeer, and Raven. And I finished three. And only one of the sales that I did do is the Chatelaine. The Rainy Day, I did do. I got that one done. So, and there is all the totals for the week of all the different whips I worked on. I worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 different whips. And I forget the total. And I'm not going to add it up right now. But it's all good. And this is how my weeklies turned out. Now, for April, this is my layout. I'm thinking about putting what I stitch on a monthly. This is where I'm keeping track of all my major goals, which I'm not doing so good. I gotta get better. That's why I dropped out of the group, so I can concentrate. So goals, I got a lot of them. Jelly World to 8,000. Rainy Day Whip 1,900. April was part of the Water Garden. 1,000 on my Fairy Flower Garden Chatelaine. The Greenhouse Greenhouse of Oddities by Lola Crow. I want to get one part done. Baby, they are allowed to walk. No, come here, lay down. They are allowed to walk in their own yard. Shh. And then the Tiny Modernist, fantastic little greenhouse. I want to get one part done. And I want to finish one whip and get 4 whips to 1,000. And these are the ones I plan on working on. So I've already started. I did drop out of all the stitchy groups, basically, except for Full Coverage Fanatics, because I'm only doing the yearly on that one, so it's easy to do. But I plan on working on Jelly World, Water Garden, Asal, and the Jackrabbit. Starting the Jackrabbit. Monday was a reading day. I was trying to get my 9th physical book done, and I did. And I wanted to get all the books I already had started done, which I did. So Tuesday I started with a fresh slate book-wise. And yesterday is when the Spring Equinox book challenge by Book Roast started. Yeah, so and I am participating in that. So this is all my different weeks, how I have them laid out. And as you can see, I don't write a ton on these. So I'm thinking I can condense and get rid of this one and put it in my journal and just have one. But I think I'm going to start that when I switch over. So that is it for a stitching journal. Now, my reading journal. Whew. So March. This was the TBR. I did finish this one. I forgot to mark it. And then last night I finished Scarlet Angel, and I've started All Lies. So I'm a little behind, and it's okay. Baby, hush. You're going to get sprayed, okay? Yeah, you don't like that water, do you? But this is it. I ended up reading 33 books, which I so did not mean to. Last month I went kind of crazy with Audible because of the sale, but it's all good. And I bought 5 physical books. So this month I have to read 5 of my physical books, but I'm going to try for 6. And then this is what the reading. As I'm reading it, I will go highlighter. That's my physical book. This is the Audible. And then this one is the ebook. I have a hard time finishing the ebooks because I'm only reading them at night when I'm falling asleep. So, yeah, it took me way too long to finish Quick in the Thread. Way too long. That's not a big book. But it's all good. It's all good. But I'll alternate between the highlighter or marker and washi tape. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I did not go back and decorate this page, and I should have. But these are my pages where I do the review. I just like doing a little review in the picture. I don't like going into detail, except for every now and then I'll write quotes down that I like. And I thought I would really like that more than I did. I really did. I think it's going to end up with a 3-star. Yeah. I did a tandem read with the book club for these two. And oh my God, I loved it. I've read both of those books, but I read this one, then this one, because I think that's the order. And this one just, it was like, why? Why is it a separate book? Well, they did a tandem read. And oh my God, it was so good. It was so good. Tandem read. She should have done it in the first place, easily 5 stars because of that. Before they were not 5 stars. And I finished Rebel Witch. I've got to get the cover here. So, and I did finish that one on the 31st. So, that's it for March. April. Whew. These are my pages. I wanted to go with witchy dragon forest kind. So the book clubs, I've got to fill these back in. The TBRs, these are based on Sal's that are read-alongs I'm doing, and for the reading challenge by Book Roast. That's it, Book Roast. Where's my coffee? I need more coffee. So I've started reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I'm reading this with a friend, and we're on book 5. We're trying to get through all the books before Frogwarts, which is a cross-stitching. Now, oh, I'm not going to fill that in yet. I'll fill this in. I did finish a book yesterday. Yeah. Scarlet Angel. Yeah. So, see, I'm doing better on my haul so far. Subscription reads, Scarlet Angel, I finished. Let me go ahead and put that in because otherwise it's going to irritate me. And it's going to irritate me if I put it in purple and the rest is in black. Okay. So, I finished Scarlet Angel. Harry Potter, I'm listening to the audio as I'm reading the book. And I'm trying to keep track of what I read where. For the fact, I want to rule out either this, or this. I'm leaning more toward this one right now. This used to be called Scribd. And when you get the pay, when they charge you for it, it still says Scribd, but it's called Everann now. Okay, so this is part of the challenge, which I made other pages to go with it. So I've got to put down here the audio book I'm listening to, a Wizard's Guide to Defensive Bacon. Yep, that's what I'm reading or listening to. So that's my purple book. And that'll make sense in a little bit. This is all my book clubs. So Crafting Books with Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher, they are reading A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. So I'm going to read that. Queen's Hollow on Fable is reading Heavenly Bodies. I'm going to read that. Then Scribbles and Books is reading Lantern of Lost Mysteries. And who is that? That one by... Which group is that one? Forest Fairies. Is reading Fearless. And then the other one has not decided yet. I might be dropping that group because they have been on Onyx Storm since it's released, and this is April. And it doesn't seem like they're going to change the book. They're just going to keep it Onyx Storm. I don't know. Now, the read-alongs that I'm doing is the Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix, New Moon, The Twilight, and then Hair of Fire, The Throne of Glass. So, sorry. Then these are all my reading pages. Now, this is for the spring equinox. So, this is my character. I'm Fairy Rose. Order of the Phoenix. Master of Elements is my calling. I'm novice, a wildling. That's where I live. I'm elf. Unnoted for the moon alignment or whatever. And this is the Order of the Phoenix. We picked A Natural History of Dragons to be our book. So that's the book I'm going to read. I'll get bonus points in the challenge if I read this one too. And I can double it over. So I've got several books. Where are you? Ah, here you are. I went ahead, printed out the books. So I know I'm going to be doing Reckless. I'm going to be reading that one. Nope, not those. These will be for the challenge. These will be for the challenge. Yeah. And then those will be for the challenge. Oh, and those. So, challenge and read-alongs. So I'm going for the Master of Elements. Now, for each of these classes, she has a syllabus telling you, like alchemy, a book for the reading prompt. It's a book that's all in capitals and all. So for that one, I am reading and it's for alchemy. Hair of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Then Restoration. Let me just move this over here so I can get to it easier. A book with a 4-star rating. I'm reading the Harry Potter. Then over here, Elemental Studies, Fruit on the Cover. I'm reading Blood Orange. Shape-shifting. I need a dragon in the title, and that's going to be A Natural History of Dragons. Animal Studies is still a book from another TBR, and a friend of mine recommended Cold Shadows, the whole series, to me, so I'm going to be reading it. Astronomy is the color wheel, and I got purple. Okay, where are you? So I got A Wizard's Guide to Defensive Bacon. It's a dark purple, but it is a purple. Conjuration, I got Random Country Generator. So, and you could do 5 spins. I ended up with somebody from, I think they're from France. Yeah. Voyage of the Damned. And then Restoration, again, a book with a 4-star rating. And I picked 6 Scorched Roses. And I don't have that cover. Ooh. Oh well. But it's by Clarissa Broadbent. So they recommend just one calling, but because I read so much, I want to do 2. And in the fall, these numbers will increase greatly. In the fall, it's I think 12 books for this one, 12 or 13. And this one is like 6. Baby, hush. Then they've got extra ones to do. So for Apothecary, 2 books with the plant on the cover. And I'm doing these 2, Blood and Blooms and Crave. Read a book by the water or with a body of water on it. And I am reading That's in, oh, Wicked. And watch an animal documentary. Then, for the dragon riding license, 2 books with dragons. And I'm going with Savage Fae and Dark Fae. Those 2. And then a movie with the dragon. And I'm thinking of watching the Harry Potter movie. Baby, lady, do you want to get sprayed again? But those are my pages. And then this will be my report card. They did a video yesterday with the reading sprints, and they did different games, and this is what I want. I got to total it up still. But this will be my report card for afterwards. And that is it. Let me put this all to the side. Now, I am up to 83 books for last month. So, I got all my books in here that I've read. This thing is filling up quite quickly. Now, books that I bought last month. Well, I bought 6 books. Okay, I gotta change my goal then. My book of the month was Our Infinite Fates, and who is it? I'll link her videos down below, but she does a lazy book club, and it's just whenever. And this is the book for this month, and I already had it, so it was like, okay, yeah. Then I won this one off of Goodreads. Come on. Back here. Now lay down. In November, and I just got it. So adding it to the list. Then I also I'm trying to finish buying all of these. I got Hair of Fire. And then I think it's Queen of Shadows. I can't remember. And Empire of Storms. Then I wanted to start Eye of the World. So, the Wheel of Time books. So yeah, these are all my books that I bought last month. I got some chunky books this time, didn't I? Okay, but that's okay. So this month I need to read 6 books. I'm going to try for 7 then. 7 physical books. I can do it. Even though I won this one, it's still coming into my collection. So, okay, and she got me good. I'm bleeding. So I'm going to let everybody go. But this is it for my book haul and everything for the month of March. I will see y'all next month.